In this learning video, we will teach you about the restoration and fixing of old wooden windows. Window repairs always start with damage surveying, from which a repair plan can be constructed. This also helps in picking the ideal procedures for the item. Before we get into more depth about window repairing, we will introduce you about the general meaning of old windows and their architecture. Especially in older houses, the windows were the most valuable part. The early stage glass windows consisted of multiple small screens, which were attached to each other by lead deficiency. Wooden framed glass windows abandoned the lead frame windows only after the 1700s, and generally they came into use in citizens' houses in the 1800s. Buildings firm and calm opening gave an opportunity to use the windows divisions, framework, as well as other aesthetic details to catch the eye and to add personality into the building. Old windows are valuable even today. This has been noticed as restoring original windows is for the better for building protection and architecture. Regular, ideally annual maintenance and check-ins guarantee windows and its structural long-term functionality. Now we will show you the main actions of window repairment. First, frames have to be cleaned. Most common cleansings are removing flappy paint by scratching. Removing the paint in frames is usually pointless and very arduous. Damaged putty removal using a chisel or by using heat, for example a speed heater, which forms the putty swiftly to a soft substance. When the putty has been removed, the nails from the frame are removed with a pincer. Finally, the broken glass is ready for removal. Once the framework has been cleaned, the necessary wood patches can be made. After the wood patches are done, the wood gets primed with paint. Now you can move on to the next step, glazing. If the old glass has been broken, glazing will be done by cutting the right side's glass pane into the pre-painted frame. The glass is cut with a glass knife precisely but firmly, so that the cutting seam is intact and neat. Next, a base kit is applied on the window frame's inner edge, which is sealed to the seam inside the glass and the frame. Then place your glass in the rabbet. The glass is attached with some glazing pins. Finally, use a putty knife to pull the linseed oil putty onto the seam between the glazing nail and the glass. After you putty the glass and the putty has hardened enough, surface treatment can be started. The frame is painted with a traditional linseed oil paint. The most important part in painting is painting the seam between the glass and the putty. The paint is applied about 1 to 2 millimeters on the glass, resulting in a very tight and waterproof seam, which significantly increases the long-term durability of wood parts. After these steps, the window frame will be reinstalled, where it will work for multiple years if properly maintained.